Today, we're going to talk with Riley Fuller, who I got to meet about a year ago. And since then, we have become fast friends. I brought him on here because he's that kind of person that makes you feel like you've been friends for a long, long time, even when you haven't. And I think you'll feel that today. And since we met here at Streamline, the wealth management company, who you stumbled across this YouTube page because of that, we've partnered with the nonprofit that he leads, Humanity and Hope United. And my family has sipped plenty of his other venture, Generous Coffee. But what's going to grab you today isn't his resume, it's his story. You see, Riley grew up as a 7th generation future small Indiana food business owner, instead left and chased big city finance. And then after a life-changing moment in Honduras, he was forced to ask, what's the value of my life? He found himself face to face with what he calls the birth lottery, how some of us win it and a lot of us don't. In this conversation, we get really personal, how he used his anger to catalyze redemptive action, and why servant leadership replaced managing by force, and how his team at Humanity and Hope is actually measuring hope and building it through real families, homes, and first-time entrepreneurs. If you've ever wondered what legacy looks like in real life, this one is for you. As David Green, CEO of Hobby Lobby, said in a prior episode, legacy is not what you leave with people, but what you set into motion. So stick around. Again, the whole point of the show is to go 1 to 2 to 3 layers deeper around your work and around your money. And I hope you find something that gets you 1% closer to who you really want to be. This is going to be good. You and I did meet for the first time, like a year ago? Going to the same conference we're going to tomorrow. We first met in Chicago, and you flew all the way from Houston to Chicago today to be here. So thanks for being here, man.
It's serendipitous timing.
It is, man. Oh, I knew we were going to laugh, and it's already getting started. What's cool though, is I feel like we became fast friends, and since then we've partnered on a couple of things. I know a couple of our clients here at Streamline have given to Humanity and Hope, an organization you run, and we'll talk about that for sure. And then secondly, another organization that you founded called Generous Coffee that has really good life-changing coffee. We usually give away around the holiday season to clients, and so that's been cool to partner with you on that. We'll talk about Generous Coffee as well. They give away 100% of their profits to nonprofits. So buy a bag today. generouscoffee.com.
Just Google Generous Coffee.
You've got a computer. You can figure it out. But thanks so much for being here. This is awesome.
I love that I get to be here. Super excited to be here.
Thanks, man. Hey, tell us, well, let's start here. Who is Riley Fuller? How did you get to today? Kind of talk us through, like, I would say like your career / life up to this point. Right now you're running a nonprofit, and I want to talk about what they're doing because you guys are doing some amazing work. But how'd you get there? What was that road like?
Yeah, well, it was indirect, mostly enjoyable. A lot of good times, good friends along the way.
Yeah.
Grew up in the Midwest. I grew up in Indiana.
Yeah.
My family had been in Indiana at that point for 7 generations. So since the 1800s.
Wow.
And and actually we'd been working on the same business together for 7 generations.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was called Little Crow Foods.
Okay.
Really strange name. I don't know of any other food companies named after crows. But they went into crows and kept it for 100+ years. Anyway, we were in Indiana, and we milled corn and other commodities, but mostly corn and wheat. And then we were out of north-south and east-west railroad track. So we would mill the products and then ship it off to the places it needed to be. Cornstarch, well, anything milled out of what they were growing around there.
And you can't answer my question about the corn sweat and if it's affecting the humidity.
My family was corn buyers, not corn producers.
Got it. All right. There we go.
Which to a layman might seem like the same thing. Have I detasseled corn? Yes.
Okay.
But Anyway,
That's a record for being called a layman into my own podcast episode.
man, well, you may need to cut that. I apologize.
It's all, all
So
good.
we got really into corn
Yeah.
and agriculture.
Yeah.
And or at least milling it, and then over the generations we tried to add more value to what we were doing.